Who will win? Will it be Dave with Blue Red Delver? The monarch of the channel, I should remind everybody. Or Blue Red Delver Sven? Really just voting for the player here or the list here. Take a look at the deck list in Cardboard Live. Want to give some quick thank yous as we get started on today's stream before I do exciting, mind-blowing play-by-play for everybody. Thank you, Tony Gervetto, for picking up a hoodie. We see that below now. Tony Gervetto picked up a hoodie. Thank you, Tony. A 90s MTG hoodie, that is, of course. And thank you to Mana Traders for the coffee. Mana Traders donated some coffee after last week's most recent stream. Thank you, Mana Traders. Any Mana Traders users here? If you use Mana Traders, let me know. I'm sure they would appreciate the shout-outs. Okay, predictions are coming in. Dragon's Rage Channeler cast by a Steam Vents has happened so far. The players have no indication of life totals, so it's going to be a guessing game. It's going to be a guessing game. Poing is a card hoarder user. Okay. A filthy one. Ragavan on the board for Sven. So Ragavan staring down Dragon's Rage Channeler. And it is now October 26th. October 26th. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, you could have watched this on October 26th or 7th. But you had to wait because you're not a member and you didn't watch live. But it's October 26th, and the banned and reserve list talk about the Legacy format is crazy right now. You can't even, if you click on any Legacy hashtag anywhere or Legacy subreddit or anything, people are talking about ban this, ban that, ban Chris Benucci, the whole deal. How are we feeling right now, chat? How are we feeling right now? What do we want to ban? What do we want to unban? Who should we ban? Who should we unban? Should we leave it all alone? Are you tired of talking about bans? And etc. I want everybody's feedback immediately. Okay, we have some ban crawlworm messages here. From Hype Train Conductor Side Norna, that is. Hype Train Conductor Side Norna wants to ban crawlworm. No one likes Thran Turbine? We're gonna pin that one. That deserves a pin, War Dog. Okay, where's this bolt going?
Sure.
I'll ponder.
I will daze the ponder.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
During the upkeep, trigger Delver.
Mm-hmm.
I will shuffle before I draw.
Yeah, 15.
Whoops. Oh my gosh, everything is going wrong. Is chat able to hear the players? So many things not working properly, I can't tell. I think my broadcast software is acting up. Okay, players can be heard. Perfect. Okay. There are still some missing elements from the stream right now, and it's going to take some time for me to figure out. All right, so I'm in agreement that Crawlworm is pretty busted. High Train Conductor Side Norna is claiming they are deaf. I know that's a lie. Just pardon me, chat, trying to figure out. Okay.
Miss, go to my draw step.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. So it looks like chat is just wants Crawlworm banned. And ban people from talking about bans. That's where we're at.
And I wanna lightning bolt Delve of Secrets.
You have 2 cards left?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use my treasure token to play Channeler,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
Jarpin, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I'm glad the follow chime worked. We're getting somewhere. Thank you, Jarpin, for testing the follow button out and make sure that's working. We have people in chat complaining about Lord of the Pit now. Lord of the Pit is in my cube, and it is really hard to beat.
And I'll trigger
Daze?
Channeler.
Yeah. The trigger resolves. Sorry, I was too fast.
That's all right. I'll put a Daze in the graveyard and
Sure.
Daze resolve.
Daze that? Mm-hmm.
So you have a Volcanic in your hand?
Yeah.
All right, I'll draw. I'll attack for 3,
Mm-hmm. 12.
and I'll pass.
Upkeep. Delva. Combat.
12.
Murktide Regent. Murktide Regent as a 7/7.
Sure.
Pattern. No hand cards.
Yeah. I'll cast Brainstorm trigger.
Mm.
I'll keep that and draw.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Murktide is going to be hard to beat for Kaplan. Murktide, a 7/7 now. Both players running Delvers in the decks. We saw on last week's stream a blue-red deck without Delvers, with just Ragavans and Dragon's Rage Channelers. Tarfire is a good goblin, it's true. All right, Bolt takes out Sven's Delver, and now the Dragon's Rage Channel has to attack into Murktide, which is not the best. Attacking for 7. Bringing Kaplan down to 5. I guess I had life totals wrong still. And plays a Dragon's Rage Channeler. It looks like Kaplan lost this game, most likely.
Yeah. All right.
Is Tarfire the best goblin? No, it is not. Oh. All right. Kaplan had a Murktide.
Make it an 8/8.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll waste untap Volcanic.
Yeah, sure. I don't do anything.
Yep. Go ahead.
Squeeze the best goblin? Yeah.
So you're at 5, correct?
I am.
That I agree with.
Combat?
Lock the regent. I go to 2.
Pass turn.
I'll play iteration.
Good top
Pretty
deck,
good.
yeah.
Yep. Play wasteland until end of turn. That in my hand.
Okay.
That on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, during your upkeep, if you don't have anything at the end of my turn, during your upkeep, I'll waste the volcanic.
Sure. Draw?
Yep.
Sorry. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon's Rage Channeler has to attack, I
One
believe.
hand card.
1 card.
This Dragon's Rage Channeler will die, obviously, if
Brainstorm?
Murktide blocks it.
Go to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Brainstorm's good.
Trigger Channeler.
Mm-hmm.
How many daisies do you have in your deck? Like in the yard and exile?
I have 1 in my graveyard
Okay,
and 2 in exile, so there's 1 left in
I see.
my deck or hand.
Trigger Channeler.
Mm-hmm.
Sven thinking about the
Brainstorm
Surveil.
in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
That didn't sound good. Kaplan's at 2. Dies to Bolt. Some thinking going on here.
Sure. Bubble, trigger,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Delva in the yard.
Sure.
Bubble target you. Okay. Move to combat.
Lock.
Yeah. Play land, pass turn.
Well, there's the downside of
You
Dragon's
have the
Rage
bolt.
Channeler.
I don't.
Okay. Going to 3.
Yeah. I'll play another region.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
missed that
artifact,
trigger.
land, creature. One, 2.
That's
Right, I'll make
unfortunate.
it a 6/6.
You do realize I would have been dead because of the Murktide region triggers?
Oh.
I know, it's very... I know.
You're right.
It's very...
Oh.
It's not intuitive. I made this mistake so many times. That's why it's kind of...
Yeah. No, thanks
It's
for
kind of
reminding me.
burned into my brain. I know, it's a weird one, yeah. So Murktide region triggers, and I would be dead now on 0 actually, but let's see.
Yep, I'm done.
Ponder.
Sure.
Lightning bolt you.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Quite an ending there. All right, Sven takes the game. That was both players stumbled a little bit to the finish line there. I think is the best way to put it. And we happen to be playing a lot of Legacy because that's what a lot of longtime players are into. If that changes over time, we'll play other formats. And as most people that have been watching this channel a lot over the last year and a half are well aware, I mostly leave it up to the chat. Whatever you want us to play, we'll play it. But Legacy wins like every poll. All right. Game 2 starting here. Dragon's Rage Channeler to start the game for Dave. So we saw kind of a sloppy finish to Game 1 for both players. And we'll see if they tighten up. I don't know. I will say, though, the experience of playing on Magic Online, the experience of playing paper matches at your local game store, playing Magic in those ways is just like exponentially easier and more convenient, and everybody's more used to it than they are playing webcam Magic. I personally find it so easy to forget things when I'm playing on webcam because there's just so much going on outside of me focusing on the game. So, yeah. What's up, Wired Hyena? Forza Phil wants us to play Pioneer. It may happen. It may happen. Anybody watching right now playing Pioneer? What do you think of the format? Let me know. What's up, MTG Master? All right, a second land drop for Dave.
Just thinking here. I'll pay 2 life to gut shot the channeler trigger.
Really? Trigger resolves.
Thinking about this one.
So you're at 17?
I'll put a Daze in the graveyard.
Yeah, gotcha resolves.
All right, gotcha.
Back for 1.
Yeah, 18.
I'll pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots of people talking about Phil Bleckman's Legacy Zombies deck making waves with innovation. Ponder getting power blasted, and Kaplan now has... Oh, no, he only has 2 types. Gets a second Volk.
Iteration trigger.
Trigger resolves.
I will keep that.
Thinking about the Surveil.
I'll put a Murktide in the graveyard.
Sure. Iteration will be dazed.
Sure. All right, I have land, instant,
Yeah.
creature, sorcery,
Yeah.
hit for 3.
15.
And I'll pass.
Mm-hmm. Draw. Ooh. How many hand cards?
I have 2. How many do you have?
I have 6. 2 hand cards. I'm going to ponder.
Sure.
I thought for sure that was going to get dazed.
That's done.
These games often, and we saw this last round, these games often turn into who can get a Murktide, game 1. But after sideboarding, Murktides get blown up by Pyroblasts, so you see a lot more back and forth and there's no single card other than maybe an early Days in a Wasteland with a creature on the table or something like that that are as decisive. It's more of just a slow incremental advantages, I think, over time. What's up, True Chains? I played some Reanimator yesterday at the LGS again. True Chains will appreciate. I went 2-2. I lost to Teamer Rhinos. Got destroyed by Teamer Rhinos. The match was over. The entire match was over in like 5 minutes. Game 1, I got double forced. And game 2, they had force and endurance. And both games, they were able to make Rhinos as early as turn 3. And I was just dead. I just was out of ammo. Counters plus Rhinos, exactly. I also lost to, what else did I lose to? I lost to Jeskai. Jeskai, the current Jeskai Ragavan decks have a lot of good disruption against Reanimator. You know, you have cards like Stifle, Swords of Plowshares, Karakas. Wasteland is actually pretty good. You have obviously the counter magic, Daze, Force of Will, and cards like Soul Guy Lantern, Grafdigger's Cage after sideboard. I did not get my things reanimated by Ragavan, no. But I got disrupted and then slowly destroyed by constructs, basically, in 2 games. Then I beat... this is not necessarily being told in order, but I did beat Blue-Red Delver, and I did beat a Blue-Black... what do you call that card? Helm of Obedience, Douthie Voidwalker deck, which was cool. What is my list? I posted my list in VIP chat in the Discord. I'm running Eric Landon's latest publicly posted list. My sideboard has like Iona, Archetype of Endurance, Wear Tear, 4 Silence, 2 Show and Tell. Running that list.
Channeler,
Sure.
pass turn.
During my upkeep, I will bolt your channeler trigger.
Okay,
I'll keep that on top.
sure.
Draw.
Yeah,
5.
going to 2.
Yep.
You get basic mountain from the Ragavan.
Alright. I'll
Yeah.
bolt trigger. Okay.
All right, we're gonna get a game 3. We're gonna get a game 3. For every free endurance you counter or whatever, there's just so many other things that I just feel like there's a way bigger range of things you could counter with a spell like Spell Piercer, Fluster Storm than Nyx, even in current Legacy. But modern may be different. Modern may be different. All right, getting things started here for game 3. Let me reset live totals. Flex side spot, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I just don't know what matchups I'm going to be sideboarding in my flex sideboard slot Nyx and feeling like, wow, I'm really glad I brought these today. Really saved my butt. Which is more or less how I want to feel about sideboard cards. All right, Hydroblast hitting Ragavan here. Let's see if it resolves. Nope.
I'll daze back.
That's fine. Okay,
Alright.
resolves.
Alright, go ahead.
Nice little battle there.
Draw. Ragavan,
Oh boy.
Sure.
pass turn.
How many cards do you have in hand?
4.
Okay. I'll play a Delver of Secrets.
block
Delta
it.
resolves.
I'll pass.
Upkeep, draw. Play basic island. Pyroblast Delver of Secrets.
Sure.
Attack with Ragavan.
18.
Yeah, I'm going to play the Channeler from the treasure token.
Mm-hmm.
I already had Delirium, instant artifact land creature,
Yep.
and pass turn.
Okay, so Dragon's Rage Channeler is on Sven's board.
I'll cast a Brainstorm.
Dace. Trigger Channeler.
Yep.
Keep that on top.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw.
Dave maybe should have played the
Play
land
Vol-
before the brainstorm, but maybe was hoping to get a fetch land with that brainstorm.
I move to combat with both.
I go to 13.
Mm-hmm. Ragavan. I get a treasure token.
Sven gets a treasure. Looks like Daze is more of an issue than Ragavan. Yeah. We've talked about this like so many times on stream, but I don't know. White borders on the left, yeah. There was a game I played back in I don't know what year. I was in high school at the time, really a long time ago. It was called Ophidian. That was the card game's name. And I think very few people will even know that this game existed, but it was a card game available for a very short period of time, maybe only one expansion. And one mechanic they had was called, I think, Flow. I may be wrong. But basically, depending on your deck, like each deck had almost like a commander. Depending on your deck, you either started the game on the player of the draw based on a score or something like that. So it wasn't random. Like your deck archetype almost would decide if you were player or draw. And the game didn't have turns. There were just positive actions and negative actions or something like that. So if I take a positive action, I still have priority. It's still my turn. If I take a negative action, I no longer can take game actions. And I think the mechanic was called Flow. I may be misremembering, but that was a really cool way to play our card game. And nobody cares what I'm talking about, so I'm just going to stop there.
Dash Ragavan.
That was one of my old man stories.
With both.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Going to 6.
Get a Misty.
Yeah, I have a treasure and pass turn. Bounce on hand, Ragavan. End of turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one person thinks it sounds interesting. Okay. Yeah, check it out. I think it was Ophidian 2350.
Let's see.
Just had some weird game mechanics. I do try to play other card games here and there. Most of the time, that just leads to me loving Magic even more because Magic is just so clearly the best card game, in my opinion. But sometimes you just get like a totally different experience and you can appreciate another game, the way it works. I love how Netrunner had set actions per turn. I only played Netrunner once or twice. I don't really remember that one so well. I remember Netrunner. What I remember about Netrunner is that I had no idea what I was doing. Like I was so lost in what the heck I was supposed to be doing. It was so different than Magic and many other games I had played that I was just lost. I was just lost.
I'm thinking.
That Dragon's
So
Rage
you're at
Channeler,
6, correct?
that Dragon's Rage Channeler is on Sven's board, not Dave
Yep.
Kaplan's.
Thinking. End of turn, track treasure token, lightning bolt you. Dragon Rage Channeler trigger.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm at 3.
Then I go into my turn. Misty Rainforest Fetch.
Sure, you at 18.
How many hand cards?
2.
2 hand cards, okay.
I have not yet played Flesh and Blood, and I'm not really looking to right now. If anything, at some point I'll buy like 2 dual decks or whatever their equivalent is, but I'm trying not to get into another collectible card game. I'm really only down for the living card games and similar at this point.
I'll cast Brainstorm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, like nobody I know plays Flesh and Blood. Like nobody. Nobody at my LGS plays that I know of. I just have no like I don't know anybody playing. Obviously people are playing, but that does affect my experience though. I'm not gonna play by myself. Yeah, Pokemon cards look so nuts. Like a someone in an asylum is doing all their graphic design. It's true. I remember a Pokemon card game being really fun. That game was nothing but fun.
Ponder.
Okay.
Also, my knowledge of Pokemon ends with like the original, what was it, 150 Pokemon? Like, and Mewtwo was the last one. After that, I have no idea what's going on with Pokemon. I'm so lost. I did Pokemon Go for a while when it had like the OG Pokemon in it, and as soon as they started adding Togepi or whatever, I walked away. Dave is at 1? Okay, Dave is at 1.
Interesting.
Thank you, Hype Train Conductor Side Norno. Yeah, I guess Togepi was kind of early too, but you know what I mean. After Mewtwo, I'm lost. I don't know what any of the new Pokemon do or their story. Is Ash Ketchum still the main character even? Serious question. I haven't heard anything about Ash Ketchum in a long time. Yes. Okay. That's good. At least Ash Ketchum is still around. What about Meowth and Team Rocket and Brock and Misty? Wow, I'm surprising myself how many of these characters I remember. Those are the only people I can remember. All still around. Wow, that's really good to hear, actually. What's up, Luanil? Ash recently won the Pokemon League after trying for 22 years. Is that true? Yeah, Ash, if we're keeping it real, Ash Ketchum is a loser. No, I'm just kidding. Ash Ketchum is a poser loser. Doesn't win anything.
And Volcanic Island?
Floater Red.
That's done.
All the Pokemon fans just hit unsubscribe. I'm sorry, Pokemon fans. I know some people that watch this channel love Pokemon. I'm not making fun of Pokemon. I'm not in the loop and I'm just being silly.
Murktide.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you think about it, Yuta Takahashi and Ash Ketchum have the same life story. They both grinded for 2 decades and then won the Worlds. That's so true.
I'll pass.
All you?
Okay, yes.
I'm so sorry. I thought I'm revealing a landmine. I just said.
I think the card that we have to ban is actually Lightning Bolt. I think that's the one.
I actually didn't believe in Lightning Rod from the top, and I thought like I revealed something, and I just like bolt you, and I reveal a land or something, and it's actually Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt is too good. Lightning Bolt is too good.
GG, GG.
GG's.